Hey guys, it's Ben here for B210 and Ben, and today we're gonna pull the gearbox out of the Datsun because we need to measure the clutch to get a new one. So I don't know if I've told you the whole story already, but we were like clutch kicking third in the rain, and the clutch just wouldn't disengage all of a sudden, so I had to like drive it home, rev matching the gears with no clutch. And yeah, we're finally ready to pull it out, measure it up. I've already paid for a new clutch, but the guy needs measurements now, so I won't be putting it back together today. We're just going to pull it apart and have a look around. So we're just waiting for Jamie. He's going to bring some jacks to help us get it up nice and high, and then we're going to unbolt everything and go slide that gearbox out. So yeah, hang around and I'll show you how it's done. Alright, so while we've been waiting for Jamie, I've already undone all the bolts. The starter motor is out. I don't know if you can see down in there, it's pretty bright and then it goes really dark. But yeah, so the starter motor's out. The gearbox, I've already taken all the bolts. The cross member bolts are all cracked and loose. The exhaust bolts are cracked and loose, so the motor can tilt back once we drop the cross member and take the exhaust off. And then yeah, I've got the tail shaft out already. She's in the back seat here. I've got new speedo cable because the gearbox mount's been moving and it's hit the car, and that's no good anymore, so I've got to try and fix that while I'm at it. I've got all the bolts for the gearbox on the floor and all the bits for the shifter in here, and so everything's nice and organised because it's got to sit until my clutch can get here, so I don't want to be losing bits and things like that. So yeah, when Jamie gets here, we're going to jack this beast up and we're going to slide this gearbox off, and yeah, I will see you then. Alright, so Jamie's here now and we have the gearbox out already. He's missed it, as it took longer to jack the car up than actually get the gearbox off. So that's gone really well. Now I've just got to get under here and unbolt the clutch, and then I can measure it and get my new one. And then I've got to clean everything up so I can leave it for a week or two without making too much mess or annoying anyone too much. And yeah, then we'll be back to bolt it all back together. So I'll pull this clutch off and I'll give you a look at it. Hey, alright, so before we finish this clutch, I've been out looking at some one owner 120Ys. So I have a little bit of footage and a couple of photos, so we're going to have a look at that, and then we're going to get back into the clutch. I know nobody wants to see the clutch, it's all about one owner cars today, but yeah, you have to deal with the clutch shit too, so yeah, enjoy. Wow, this thing is immaculate like you wouldn't believe. One owner, completely original. So I've just been talking to old mate, he said it's the first 120Y in Australia. He's just going to get the keys, and then we will have a look inside. Alright, so I was getting under there and I've like rattled off that, so there's my flywheel. It still feels all nice and smooth, there's no gouges or nothing. But then the clutch is missing this. What are you doing in there? Hey? See, oh look, this is what happened. There's the rest of it. There. Oh man, we could fix this. Bush mechanic it up. Get the welder. So that's what went wrong anyway. That bit there is supposed to be, oh well, yeah, somewhere.
Never got first time.
Yeah, it's just a bit deformed now. It doesn't quite fit back in its home. Are you too good for your home? So yeah, that's what's wrong with the clutch. So we're getting like a much better clutch than that, because that was just like a second-hand one out of the 720 Ute. So yeah, I've got to measure that, count these splines, I think he said, and I'll send him some photos too, and hopefully we will have a new clutch next week. So yeah, I'm gonna tidy all my shit up, and then I've got to get the car back on the ground and hide that gearbox, and I'm done here for now. Yay! Alright, so that's it. The clutch is out, it's measured. I've sent the measurements off to the dude, and now we wait for the post. And next weekend I'll come back and I'm gonna bolt it back on, and then have clutch and drive and fucking tire smoke. So yeah, can't wait. Take it easy, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.